the way we're making the films is a bit different. We're doing it here in Paris, France. You can't help but be influenced by the French team that's around us, and so it's got that little bit of a touch.
We hire the best people we possibly can in Los Angeles and in Paris. It does take a lot of coordination to make it happen. The secret to doing that is having really smart people with lots of experience.
The shorts that we've made at Illumination are such a critical part of finding talent for the future. Creating short film is one of the marvelous opportunities of Illumination.
We love the script of Eric Favela. It's a reference of a great movie, Rear Window.
Oh, Meryl, you should have seen it coming.
It deals with a subject that you usually don't deal with in short films. Film noir experience.
What else is on?
Norman, our hero, is a guinea pig who lives in the vents, and he has a remote control. And as soon as he switches channels, he runs from one room to another, so he discovers the life of different people.
Ooh, time for my cooking show.
He eventually sees a couple arguing, and he decides to not to be a spectator anymore, but to be the actor. So it's a big step. He decides to help. It was quite a challenge to make it lively enough whilst keeping the spirit of the dark aspect of the movie. It was done through color. We tried to lift up the blues, and as the light switches off, we tried to keep a moonlit room.
Our story, it's Home Alone, The Mouse, Mouse Hunt, this kind of family movie, you know, with funny, but with a hint of film noir, of thriller, you know.
There's about 5 minions who are gathered around a TV watching an infomercial, and they see a blender commercial that makes banana smoothies. You have to have it.
So the minions, they decide to get some money.
Thank you, ma'am.
They decide to be gardeners, and they are trying to do it well, but they are so useless that they failed on everything they try.
The original concept sprouted from some comic strips that I had drawn with the minions doing yard work.
Glenn is really good at bringing a lot of visuals as a cartoonist.
C'est d'utiliser donc des aspects des personnages qui sont existants sur le long métrage, dans un nouvel univers, dans une nouvelle ambiance, avec une nouvelle fraîcheur en fonction des films. Moi, un mignon.
Hello.
I didn't know Glenn. I met him by Skype, so that was a quite interesting experience to work like that.
He's a great guy to bounce ideas off of. We had a great rapport, and we finished each other's sentences. It was a really fun process. I love working with him.
My day job is to be a CG supervisor. It's completely different to be CG supervisor on directors, but a good surprise to see that I was able to react, understand, and be confident on what Glenn, and I decided to do it. We have the same kind of idea, the same mood, the same sense of humor. We match, I think, together quite well, and I had a lot of fun working on this short.
One of the things that I love about this movie is watching the performances from the characters in the background.
You put the minions into an environment that involves power tools, and you're going to get something funny.
I was eating a hot dog one night, and we said, wait a minute, what if this hot dog were alive? What if there were a whole world of hot dogs? Actually, we had wanted to write and direct.
Excuse me.
And Chris Renault said, well, here are the different areas. And he said, oh, maybe a sausage fantasy. Would you want to do that? He said, maybe there's a little spin-off of that or a short night of. He said, yes. Yes.
Come on, Timmy. I can't do it. Timmy, don't be such a weenie.
Yeah, what a weenie. And instantly, I thought of those Schoolhouse Rock videos. They're all songs. I thought, like, what if there's a Schoolhouse Rock video set in the world of the Weenies?
Oh, hey there, Timmy. Why so sad?
Hey, Mr. Mayor. They called me a weenie.
And that was kind of the genesis for the
And
whole
then Singo
project.
came in the next day and said, "I got the song," and that was sort of
I played the song for you.
yes.
Yeah.
And we laughed and giggled, and that was it.
'Cause every one of us is a weenie.
A weenie!
A weenie is an awesome thing to be.
We love musicals.
We love music and movies.
We were originally in a band together for years, and yeah, music is such an important part of our lives and the movies that we love.
And so yeah, we thought it would be great to put music into our short film.
At the beginning, when we got the first brief and the first storyboard, and we said we need to make a musical with sausage, dancing and singing, it was quite surprising, but challenging. We start from scratch. We got this sound, but no real direction. For example, at the beginning, we make the first test. They spend all the time around the bench. That's exciting and a bit boring. So we try to go further, and giving more movement. So we start to animate the camera. So there was suddenly more and more life in the shot. So progressively we put more information and this kind of thing. And finally, I think it's a really nice shot because it's work, it's natural and exciting.
When they hear someone say it, they are terribly appalled.
It was really a treat to do this short film because it was one tiny idea, and we put all our energy into just that 3-minute little section. It was like intense. This little thing that we got to create, and made a lot of fun doing it.
But it was a really, really good experience, and I think that at the end it was a real pleasure.
While you watch it the first time, you enjoy the principal story, but in going back and watching it again, there's so much to discover, and I think people will love that.
Someday, a kid might be walking down the street singing that song, and that'll make it all worth it.